Yeah, this is Mighty Saying Quinn. You're sitting here with Thizzler, Thizzler.com. You can subscribe to Thizzler below and be tapped into the Thizzler, man. Get all the music, man. I mean, I get people ask me to write that record. You know, I wrote that record at J.R. Ryder's house. Big shout out J.R. Ryder. He put out my Give You My Word album. We sat around and really talked about the history of the Bay Area. That record was a vibe. You feel what I'm saying? We just, you know, talking about shit that happened and events, and you know what I mean. I could do it again. I don't know. It's one of them records that I want to do again, but I just might have to leave it where it's at. You know, because where do I stop at? I mean, you gonna help me write it? I mean, you know, if I get the right group of people to sit down and help me write it, because it is gonna take all of us to do it chronologically, like I did. You did, and I didn't even know that was gonna turn out like that. I just did it. You feel what I'm saying? And like I do all my records, I just do it. But yeah, I really just was trying to reinstill the faith in the Bay Area when I did the record, because it's like we had, at that time, you know, we had lost our faith. So I'm like, this when Dre was alive, I say, Mac Dre put Vallejo on the map first in the Bay. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, everybody wasn't happy about that, but you know, it was true. Dre was able to tell me when he was alive, man, right on, Cuddy, you did that for me. You feel me? Because I did hear Mac Dre first coming out of Vallejo, was to tell me something good, and you know what I'm saying, and all that old shit. So long live Dre. I was able to say that and just basically let people know who we were. Like how the rap game kind of got a lot of shit from the Bay Area. Now it's coming out, you know, we kind of getting our notoriety that a lot of shit is from the Bay Area. Not only Silicon Valley, but, you know, Tupac being from here and Hammer being one of the first people to be pop when it wasn't popular to be pop. People was calling him a sellout and shit, but he really was getting his chicken. You dig what I'm saying? We should have supported him more. He probably would still be around helping us in the hip hop area, you know what I mean? So, you know, with Sway being from here and Sibo going to jail, you dig what I'm saying? And X-Rated going to jail, being one of the first rappers to go to jail, going to jail about their lyrics. So, you know, the political part of it, you know, the culture part of it. Yeah, yep, I like that record a lot too. I want to write a part 2. It's gonna take us to sit down and write it together though. Well, when the music first started, it was like, yeah, it was just, we was making music. It ended up being Mob because of, you know, because of Felix and because of Lil D, and that's what we were, my other brother. That's what the Bay Area is, the Mob. You dig what I'm saying? So the Mob sound is over keyboards, synthesized keyboards, like, whoom, 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 you know what I mean? Whereas New York had more like samples. So that's what made it Mob, because New York was like sample music. We played original music, no samples. Or if we had a sample, we played it in the background, and Ant Banks and people like that played over it. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what kind of made that sound. HYPHY just was I mean, HYPHY is basically, my definition of HYPHY is a young Oakland nigga with dreadlocks going dumb. Don't bump into him because he might be dancing and he turn around and shoot your ass. You feel me? So that's HYPHY to me. You feel what I'm saying? It's really like a attitude. You know what I'm saying? Cause so they try to put a name on it, but it basically was just a way of life in the Bay Area. I think it was cool that they kind of made it a movement and made it a sound. And LA kind of picked up on the sound too. You dig what I'm saying? So, but it basically was the same shit all over again. You dig what I'm saying? It's just more dancing and dreadlock shaking and shit like that. You dig what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the same, just a label. Well, I mean, in the first era, I was a youngster. I was like the youngster out of everybody, the youngest one. And I gained notoriety then, like with Explosive Mode. And, you know, we sold records. See, back then we used to sell records and tapes. So you got to think like my record Live and Direct SoundScan like 55,000 units. We pressed that shit up ourselves. So we selling tapes like at $5 a tape, $7 a CD. So just round it off to $6. $6 is 60,000 units is what? That's what's that? That's $360,000 we made. And all we did was pay for pressing and mixing and mastering. So you know what I mean? I was a young dude, probably like with $150,000 when I was 19 years old, off of music. You dig what I'm saying? So it was way more lucrative as far as tangible money with the CDs and the tapes than the CDs. You know, we were sound scanning CDs. Then when Hell Yeah came out in 2006, I still sold like 30,000 records with SMC. Of course, SMC robbed me like they did everybody else. Fuck you, Ralph, you motherfucker. Yeah, you feel me? But he robbed us. But I sold 30,000 records then too. You feel me? And I got a radio play. So it's like I really got popping during the HYPHY era. You dig what I'm saying? But it was years and years of work. You know, I was working the whole time. We was like the only ones on the radio, Done Deal Entertainment, during 2002, 3, 4. So when it was a drought on Bay Area music, we still was working. You dig what I'm saying? So it never stopped for me. It just was work. They just ended up labeling it the HYPHY movement, but it was just that era carried over to that era to me. It's just the same. You feel me? Ralph is a con man. Ralph Treasure, whatever his name is, Ralph. You dig what I'm saying? He signed everybody up, and then he filed for bankruptcy. You dig what I'm saying? So that's a trick that people play. You know what I mean? They get all this money, they write this wicked, twisted contract where they double charge you for shit. You feel what I'm saying? And then file for bankruptcy and cut out. So if he owed us $200,000 when he left, he filed for bankruptcy and they ain't got to pay us nothing. So that's what happened with dude. You feel what I'm saying? He owed people money and he filed for bankruptcy. So when you do that, you ain't got to pay. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people that he fucked over when he did that. Not Will. You know, Will is good, but Ralph. Ralph probably fucked Will over too. He's somewhere in Costa Rica. Hope you have a boat crash, you bitch. Man, I mean, a lot. You know, just do paperwork with people. You know, you can have a lot of friends and the buddy system and that old shit. It's cool, but it don't work. Just make sure you got everything you do in writing. Everything that you do in writing. Same people you see on your way up, you're gonna see on your way down. So treat everybody the same, because you never know who's gonna be the one to make it. You dig what I'm saying? Just like Master P, you know, made $500 million, and I remember people laughing at Master P. Everybody laughing at Master P. And you know, Master P literally made $500 million off this shit from the Bay Area. But that's why he really don't reach out back to the Bay Area, because he wasn't really accepted like that up here. You know, he was kind of looked at as bootsy. You feel what I'm saying? I knew he was with the shit though, because he was from New Orleans, you dig what I'm saying? But he just, his style, just, you know what I mean? People weren't fucking with him like that. But JT, the bigger figure, you know, Jay, a good dude, humble guy. He fucked with him and we fucked with him, and Lil Rick, a couple guys, you know, dealt with him. And but other people didn't. But he fucked around and made $500 million. And when he got to making that money, everybody wanted to be his friend. You feel me? So that's just one example of one lesson I learned. And you know, like I say, the paperwork thing, and be cool. You dig what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing, is be cool, because the same people you see on your way up, you see on your way down.